Can you retire without running out of money and still say yes to life? In the next 20 minutes, I'm going to hand you the exact 2025 checklist that my clients pay me $3,000 to build, absolutely free. Let's dive in. First, how much will you actually spend? A good rule of thumb is about 70 to 85% of your current income. But let's prove it with real numbers. When you build your retirement budget, you have fixed costs like housing, utilities, and Medicare Part B, which is projected to be around $185 a month in 2025. Then you have your fun money for travel, gifts, and subscriptions. Go ahead and pause this video, download the budget spreadsheet linked below, and fill in your numbers. Then come right back. I'll wait. Seriously, do it now. It's that important. All right, welcome back. Now, let's talk about your income. I call it the income trifecta. You've got three sources: government benefits like Social Security, any pensions or annuities you might have, and your personal savings, your 401k, IRAs, and brokerage accounts. It's that third bucket, your savings, that usually has to fill the gap between your spending needs and your other income streams. If the numbers don't add up right now, don't panic. We have three main levers we can pull: save more, spend less, or work a little longer. Let's explore which of these levers gives you the biggest bang for your buck in 2025. Let's start with Social Security hacks, because this one is huge. For every year you delay taking your benefits past your full retirement age, your monthly check gets a permanent boost of about 8%. Let's make that real. If you're turning 62 today, your full retirement age is 67. If you wait until you're 70 to claim, you could turn a $2,100 monthly check into about $3,700. And that increase is inflation protected for the rest of your life. So, a quick poll for you. Would you trade 8 years of no payments for a 76% bigger check for life? Hit yes or no in the poll that just popped up. I'll read out the live results in just a few minutes. Next up, let's build your savings muscle with a tax-advantaged pecking order for 2025. This is the exact sequence you should do. Follow to maximize your savings. Number 1, always contribute enough to your 401k to get the full company match. It's free money, don't leave it on the table. Number 2, max out your Roth or traditional IRA for 2025. That's $7,000 or $8,000 if you're 50 or older. Number 3, go back to your 401k and contribute as much as you can, up to the $23,500 limit, or $31,000 with the regular catch-up. And here's a new one for 2025. If you're between the ages of 60 and 63, there's a new super catch-up provision that lets you put in an extra $11,250. My advice: prioritize Roth contributions while you can. The lower tax rates from the 2017 tax cuts are set to expire after 2025 unless Congress steps in. So now is the time to build that tax-free bucket. Okay, let's talk about how to invest like you mean it. The classic 60-40 portfolio of stocks and bonds still works, but with a modern twist. I recommend adding a 5 to 10% allocation to global stocks outside the US. Why? Valuations are often cheaper, giving you more potential for growth. And please, use low-cost index funds. Your expense ratios should be less than 0.1%. Finally, rebalance your portfolio once a year. A great trick is to set a calendar reminder for your birthday to do it. It's that simple. Here's the 3-fund lazy portfolio I give my clients: 60% in a total U.S. stock market fund, 30% in a total international stock fund, and 10% in a total bond market fund. That's it. Complexity usually just creates profit for Wall Street, not for you. Now that your money is growing, how should you spend it down in retirement? The withdrawal sequence is critical. Following the right order can literally extend your portfolio's life by 2 to 3 years just by minimizing your tax bill. Think of it like a funnel. First, you spend from your taxable brokerage accounts. Next, you tap into your tax-deferred accounts, like your traditional 401k and IRA, and you save your Roth accounts for last. Why? Because that Roth money continues to grow completely tax-free, giving you an amazing resource for later in life or for your heirs. This isn't about market risk. It's about avoiding unnecessary tax drag. So, what happens when the market goes haywire, like it did in 2008, 2020, and 2022? This is what we call sequence over turns risk. A big market drop right when you start retirement can be devastating. But there's a powerful solution: guardrails. First, keep 2 years of your living expenses in cash or a high-yield savings account. In late 2025, those are paying around 4%. This cash buffer means you don't have to sell your stocks when they're down. Second, use the guardrail rule. If your portfolio value drops by 20%, you temporarily cut your discretionary spending by 10%. It's like dynamic cruise control for your retirement income, automatically adjusting to road conditions. Let's not forget the elephant in the room: healthcare costs. The sticker shock is real. Fidelity estimates that a 65-year-old couple today will need around $315,000 after tax just for healthcare in retirement. This is where a health savings account, or HSA, becomes your superpower. It's a triple tax advantage. You get a tax deduction when you put money in. It grows tax-free, and you can withdraw it tax-free for qualified medical expenses. And here's the kicker: after age 65, you can take money out for any reason, just like a traditional IRA. So if you have a high-deductible health plan, your top priority for 2025 should be maxing out your family HSA contribution of $8,850, even before you fund a brokerage account. Okay, let's talk about annuities. I know, for some people, that's a 4-letter word, but not all annuities are created equal. I'm not talking about the complex, high-fee products you see advertised. I'm talking about a simple tool called a single premium immediate annuity, or SPIA. It can act like your own private pension. For example, a 70-year-old might get a lifetime payout of 6.5%. The key is to not go all in. Only annuitize about 20 to 30% of your nest egg to cover your essential expenses. This gives you a guaranteed income floor while keeping the rest of your money liquid and growing. And for the record, I don't receive any commissions from insurance products. These are just my professional opinions. What if you could make your money last 5 to 7 years longer and live a longer, healthier life at the same time? It's possible with a retirement side hustle. I'm not talking about a stressful, full-time job. Think about driving for a rideshare service a few hours a week, opening an Etsy shop for your hobby, or tutoring online. Even earning an extra $15,000 a year in fun income means you withdraw $15,000 less from your portfolio. And beyond the financial benefits, research consistently shows that having a sense of purpose is linked to longevity. It's a true win-win. So, let's put it all together in one simple flowchart. First, you create your budget to know your spending. Then you identify your income gap. That tells you your required savings rate. From there, you determine your investment mix. In retirement, you follow a smart withdrawal order. You protect yourself from market risk with guardrails. You plan for healthcare with tools like an HSA. You might consider an annuity for a portion of your income. And finally, you can supercharge it all with a side income. That's the master plan. Download the free tools I've mentioned, punch in your own numbers, and then drop a comment below with the single biggest insight you were going to act on this week. Smash that like button, subscribe for more straight talk on your money, and I'll see you hopefully on a beach somewhere in retirement.